Hello, Blunt Truth. I don't know what I'm going to call this video, but something like lessons learned about carrying an Izula as a neck knife, because that's what it is. It's a quick video. I've learned a lot of things in carrying this for the last 3 weeks. From the time in the morning after my shower, I put it on my neck and I wear it right up till I go to bed. Take it off, put it on the nightstand. Do that every day, 7 days a week for the last about 3 weeks. And I learned some things, I made some mistakes. So I thought I could save you a little hassle and tell you guys what I learned in case you want to do it. It does make an excellent neck knife. First off, there's an old saying that the day that you leave your knife on your bureau, that's the day when you're most going to need it. So I really like the idea of always having a good, solid, reliable, fixed blade knife on me at all times. I mean, there's a comfort there that can't be replaced. It's a nice feeling to always have a good fixed blade, not a folding pocket knife on you at all times. And let's see. First off, I had to lose the lanyard. If you remember from my other videos, there was a lanyard hanging off the bottom where this ended. That was a problem right off. The first day or the second day, I leaned against the counter and the lanyard hanging there. Let's pretend this is the lanyard I had on it. It pushed against this and into my belly and dislodged the knife from the sheath. I didn't even know it until I moved away from the counter, and then the knife fell out. So lanyard gone. Bad idea. I like the lanyards, but can't do it with the neck knife. So I ordered some black paracord from Best Glide and wrapped it again. Wrap the knife with the black cord, which black I like. I use the black knife, black cord. Everything's black because concealed carry, you know, the less bright colors, so the orange had to go. I wrapped all around, so you see there's 13 bumps or whatever, 13 wraps are on each side of the handle and 13 wraps around the hole. And then I tied a half-hitch knot and melted and flattened the ends and tied it so it's inside the butthole here. Butthole. Okay, so it's inside the hole and not in the way, not interfering with your grip in any way. Probably helps your grip because it fills that hole a little bit. So, and you can still attach a lanyard if you had to, throw a rope on there if you need to do something with it, you know. But anyway, lanyard had to go. Another thing I learned, the reason that dog tags when you're in the military come with a chain like this, and these lock and ball chains, and most neck knives you buy come with these, is because they're breakaway. If you snag your you know, chain on something, walking by it, falling out of a tree, jumping a fence, or if somebody grabs, if you had this on your neck and somebody grabbed it and pulled it, I mean, you're going that way, and they could choke you with it or whatever. I mean, maybe you're a big tough guy that says, oh, I'd like to see somebody try that with me, but you know, okay, then use paracord, fine. But the rest of us, I wouldn't use paracord because of those reasons, and I don't like these things either. These suck. And so I came up with my own idea of using this leather. It's this thick square leather strapping like that I put on here, and it's this stuff. It's an 8-yard spool of it, I guess you'd say. I think it was $7 or something, but so I got plenty extra for other projects. And then I took some of this 18 gauge wire, so it's pretty stiff copper wire, so it keeps its shape pretty well, and put the ends together and wrapped it. and squeezed it tight with pliers so that it would still pull through. I had to experiment to get it so it would pull through if you pull really hard, but not, you know, so easy that you lose your knife. And this leather stuff, this is strong. This doesn't break. It's really, really strong. So you're not going to break it and lose your knife. You know, it won't break on you. Now, another nice thing about this, a couple things that the leather's an improvement. One is it looks like a necklace around your neck. Fools people, because you see these things all the time. This leather, that's what they sell it for at the craft stores. Things like necklaces. I mean, everyone's just going to think I'm wearing one of them necklaces with a bead or an ornament pendant on it. You know, if I had paracord on my neck, I mean, that don't look like a necklace. Kind of draws attention to it, makes people wonder what's at the end of it. You know, it's a rope. It's a, you know. So there's another thing helping in the concealed department. Another thing is, when the knife's hanging on the paracord, it would spin around. You couldn't tell. There was a 50-50 shot at what direction it would be pointing. So if you reach under your shirt when you really need it and want to grab it, it might be with the paracord. It could be this way, and you're in a defense situation. You grab it, pull it out. You think it's this way. It's not. You go to cut your opponent, and you ain't cutting much. So, but with this, because it's square, comes down flat, and keeps the knife. So even if I spin it around a little, it comes back to that way. So it's there, and it stays there. I've had maybe a couple times I've caught it that way, but 99% of the time it stays like that. So that's an improvement. It's also very comfortable. This is a lot, this leather stuff, once you break it in by your sweat on your neck and stuff, softening it, it's very, very comfortable, much more than the paracord. And when you put it on, you got to experiment with the length. That's important. Where the knife sits on your chest, on your body. And I had it too low at first, and when I'd pick up a box and pull it into you or something, then it'd go like this, stick out. Or where I found basically was if my nipple line, if you will, goes right through here, it seemed to be perfect. I checked that out before I did this video so I could tell you. That seemed perfect for me, but you got to experiment. The length is real important. Get it to the right spot, because there's a sweet spot that you're going to want to find. Now, one of my subscribers, and you know who you are, mentioned that he wanted it would be more comfortable if you left it without wrapping the handle, and left it skeletonized with no paracord. But if you see, the paracord is still inside, you know, it's still the lowest of the profile compared to the sheath. It's almost flush with the sheath, so it's no comfort issue at all. And this is so much more comfortable with paracord on it. I mean, without paracord, and I did experiment without it, and the grip is nothing at all compared to with paracord. You want the paracord. It's everything. Great grip with it, horrible grip without it. And no problem with that. I'm running out of time here. I weighed this thing on my digital scale here just now for you. 2 3/4 ounces, just like this. And that's very comfortable on my neck. And I never wear a necklace. I never wear anything on my neck. And after about a week of it, I'm used to it. And now I pretty much feel naked without it. I want it on my neck. I miss it when it's not there. So I gotta wrap up this video because I'm out of time, but works real well, and I intend to keep wearing this on my neck into the future indefinitely. It's a really nice thing to know you've got on you at all times. So that's the end of this review. Let me know, post comments if you do a Izula around your neck, and let me know your experiences. I'm curious. Thank you. Bye.